For today's experiment, you're gonna need some coffee mugs. I just used a few that were solid colors that I had, and they're kind of old, so I don't mind getting some nail polish on them. And you're gonna need some different color nail polishes and a tub of water. I'm using a large popcorn tub that I got from the dollar store. Make sure that you use a bucket or a tub that you're fine with getting stained, because once you do this activity, the nail polish tends to stick really hard to the surface and it's really difficult to get off. So don't use something that you think is valuable or that you want to keep using in the future. Another item that you're going to need that isn't in this picture is some sort of long skinny utensil. I used a pencil, but you can use whatever you like, maybe a skewer or a marker or something. But you're going to need a long skinny utensil to clean up the paint from around the cups when you do this process. It helps to make sure that the pattern on your cup is as clean as possible. Okay, so as you could see in my first picture, I already have water in my popcorn tub, and I also have my nail polishes laid out directly in front just so that it's easily accessible during the activity. And these are some of the different types of mugs that you can use in this experiment. I just wanted to show you the types that I have, but like I said in the beginning, you can use any types of mugs that you have, as long as it's a solid color or majority solid, so that way you can see some of the color from the nail polish. So for my first mug, I'm going to be using this green color, and all you're going to do is drop it in there and you're going to see it flow onto the top. That's about all that you're going to need. And then I'm going to use a grayish color also, and you're going to do the same. You're going to drop it on top, try and mix it with the green color. And then you're going to reach for your first mug that you're going to use. And I'm going to use the all white one, and you need to grab it by the corner of the handle so that you can get majority of the polish on the cup and not your hands. So you want to slowly drop it in and make sure all the colors are getting onto the mug. And this is when you're going to reach for that long skinny utensil. Like I said earlier, I'm going to be using a pencil. And I'm just scraping away the excess nail polish and pushing it to the sides of the tub so that when I pull my cup back out, it's a clean pull out, which means that you're not going to have any clumps of paint sticking to the sides of the mug when you pull it out. And you can see the nail polish that I gathered on the tip of my pencil. And then when I bring it out, you can see the hydro dipping, the effect on the mug that it has. You can see the marbling effect that it had. So now we're gonna set it to the side so it can dry and try with the second mug. So I wanted to show you guys what it looks like when I mean that I'm scraping away the excess nail polish. So you can see that it clumps up. And if you don't brush that away before pulling your mug to the top, you're gonna get all of that clunky nail polish on your cup and it's gonna ruin the look of it. So go ahead and just scrape away as much as you can. You're not gonna get it all. And if you can't get it all, try pushing it out to the edges so that when you do your next mug, it won't get any leftover nail polish from the last batch. So here we're about to drop in the pink nail polish that I have for my second mug. I wanted to show you guys what it looks like from this point of view. And here's a bluish color that I drop in. It looks pretty cool. And then you're gonna grab your second mug by the corner of the handle and slowly drop it in, making sure to get all the colors onto the mug and turning it to and fro so that you can get the back side and the handle covered in nail polish also. Since I have one hand holding my camera, I have to put it down and use my pencil to scrape away the excess paint. And as you kind of saw in the beginning, there was my pencil covered in the pink clumpiness from the nail polish. And this is the finished product up close. I love these two colors together. They looked really good. And the marbling came out really good on this mug. One thing that I want to point out is that if your intention is to drink from these mugs, Make sure that you use a sealant or a protectant that works on glass or ceramics. So that way, if you do drink from it, you don't get any nail polish bits in it. I'm sure that's not good for your health. And I don't intend to drink from these mugs. It's mainly just for the artistic purpose. Like I said, they're pretty old and I hadn't used them in a while. But once again, if you are going to drink from these mugs, please spray a protectant or some sort of sealant on there so that the nail polish doesn't come off after you wash it or drink from it. So one last thing, I just wanted to share some other ideas for hydro dipping that you can do with items around your house. You can do plates, bowls. I've seen people do plastic glasses frames from the dollar store, phone cases, anything like that. Any items that you're comfortable with getting nail polish on and you want to test things out with different materials and textures, feel free to do that and, be creative. And if you do these things, send a picture of yourself doing these activities to our Facebook page so that we can give you a shout out and make sure everybody's getting recognition for trying out our really cool activities. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was really fun for me to show you guys how to do this activity. Make sure to leave a comment below for any thoughts or ideas for future activities. We really want to make sure that we're getting our audience's perspective and see more activities of things that you guys want to see. So please make sure to leave a comment and like the video.